So Stuart, it's defeat at home tonight against Scunthorpe United. A fair result for Scunthorpe, would you say?
Yeah, look, I think goals change games. I think if we get the first goal, which we created a couple of really good openings, the goalie makes a great save from Kitchen when he gets in. I think if that goes in, it is a difficult game. But for the first time, I thought that we probably didn't have the energy and intensity that we played with in previous games. I think that the last two games have probably taken out the group a bit with the travel and everything. So, yeah, look, it's very disappointing.
Similar shades to what we saw against Solihull in terms like the first sort of 20-25 minutes. You have a chance earlier on, like we did with obviously Kitchen, and obviously then on the flip side of it, then they get the goal that obviously they craved, obviously a decent shot from the edge of the box. Did they think that's kind of like a killer in that first opening period? Yeah,
look, it's bitterly disappointing. It come from a set piece, but the major disappointing thing is that the ref played an extra 30 seconds on top of what was the added time, and there was no reason to do that. The game hadn't stopped. So yes, it's frustrating that he's played that extra time, but we have to deal with that phase. It comes to the edge of the box. We need to get out to that and block that.
Obviously, moving forward, obviously they had a keeper making his debut in goal today. In terms of getting shots off, obviously he made a couple of decent saves, like you said. Just couldn't quite find the target. Obviously, to get that goal today, some decent defending from them as well on the line.
Yeah, look, you've got to give them credit. They've cleared two off the line. The goalie's made some good saves. We have to give them credit as a team that they defended. And we need to potentially be more ruthless. When you're in there, when they say it's good defending, we need to be more ruthless. When we pulled one back, I thought that we could have a go, and obviously we probably went a little bit gung-ho. We need to stick to the structure. Because that happens in the counter. I think we'd have had one more big moment within that game. They were really tired as well at the end because we'd had a lot of the ball and grinded them down.
Do you think as well, maybe coming into a game like this, supporters or whatever can kind of write Scunthorpe up as a newly promoted side, when maybe you can class them as dark horses, but maybe not now dark horses as real promotion favourites, or certainly up there come the end of the season?
No, I think when you say dark horses, they've been promoted because they went and recruited players that were better than the level from the north. And they're players that are experienced, like Evans, a centre-half. He was at Boreham Wood, he's played in playoff finals within this division. He's a top centre-half of the level. They've got top players. Cal Roberts was at Notts County, played in many playoff games for them, and then went to Aberdeen in Scotland. So they've got players that are, for me, are better than the level, and I think they're a really good team. They're well drilled, and we've got to give them credit tonight that they've come away with the 3 points. So you have to give them credit.
Ollie Pearce obviously scored in added time. Was it maybe that feeling of too little too late, or obviously like we said, maybe another chance could have come on top of that?
Yeah, I think there was 3 minutes 30 seconds left when he scored the goal and pulled it back. So I think there's enough time to probably get one more big moment. We probably committed one or too many bodies forward too quickly within that, and then they counter and score. And look, once they score on the counter, the game's over.
Yeah, I was going to say, their third goal coming maybe as a victim for us kind of piling forward. We say that's fair.
Yeah, look, we have to commit bodies forward. It's a little bit frustrating. I think we probably had one more big moment if we'd have stuck to what we were doing. If you look, we started to get on top. The crosses started to come. But Mal, some of the deliveries that he put in tonight from centre half, right centre half, were quality, especially in the second half.
Obviously, a lot of Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday games we've had in recent weeks. A lot of travelling as well within that. Do you think sometimes it can, kind of take its toll? Certainly in a night like this when Scunthorpe obviously were on the form they're on.
Yeah, look, I think you can see that in the overallness. I think our energy levels, we've been unbelievable around second balls and come out with every one tonight. And I think probably tonight's probably the first game since we've been in charge that we've probably not come out on top on our duels.
Looking ahead to Saturday, it's an early kick-off, so not a huge turnaround for the next game. It'll be a difficult tie, obviously, away at a local derby game.
Yeah, look, it's a game we're really looking forward to. It's a derby. I think we've sold the away end out. We're going to need them as the 12th man. The fans have been absolutely incredible since we've taken charge, and we're really looking forward to putting a show on for them.
Thanks for your time, Stuart.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.